Hey guys, today we are going to do a 10-minute workout in the hot tub. If you don't have a hot tub, you could do this in the pool. I just really like the warm water. So let's just start out bending the knees, taking the hands under the water and starting to twist. My feet stay solid on the ground. I'm bending into the knees, so I'm starting to activate my lower body, and I'm just moving the water side to side. So notice palms are pushing this way and palms are pushing that way. As you move, you're gonna feel a lot of nice work in your core. Now, the lower you go, the more you're gonna work that lower body. I'm trying to move my entire torso one direction and then switch my palms and take it the other way. This feels really nice. It's a great way to get the body to warm up, activate some muscles, and also get a little more range of motion. Warm muscles are gonna stretch a little easier than cold muscles. So let's go for about 30 more seconds as you push to the side. Switch the palms, stay low, take it around the other way. And if you still wanna go lower and get the shoulders under the water, try that. If you're gonna go low like this, you might wanna go more into a sumo squat, which is with the hips open, the toes out, almost like a little plie. Let's go about 10 more seconds, taking that water to the side, moving that water the other way. And as we move this water, we create more resistance for ourselves. That's why I just love working in the water. It's like working with weights, creating your own resistance. All right, so now I'm standing in a wide plie, and I'm gonna come up, and then I'm gonna press out low. So as I come in, my palms go in, and as I go out, my palms go out. So flip it in and flip it out. I'm bending deeply, opening the hips, keeping the knees and toes and hips aligned, keeping the shoulders nice and square, pushing up and squeezing at the top, taking it straight down. So the sits bones are heading downwards and the crown of the head comes straight up. So when you're doing a squat, you want to feel like you are coming straight down and straight up, not forward and back. Hips are open. I woke up this morning with a bit of a sore hip, and so decided that this was going to be my place to work out. Opted out of my walk. I think I'm skipping yoga today, and I'm just going to do something a little gentler like this. Warm water is really the key to feeling better. All right, we've got about 10 more seconds. Palms out, palms in, bring it up. Palms out, palms in, bring it up. Good, last two. We're gonna stay down on this next one. Take it down as low as you can. Now I'm gonna go underwater, but this is what's happening. Hands in front, cross, cross, cross. So sink down as low as you need to. I like to get the shoulders wet, and then I'm just moving my arms quickly with straight arms, extended elbows, palms are facing inwards, and I'm crossing left over right and right over left. Sink down a little bit lower, keep the tailbone down, keep the belly pulled in, and the heart lifted. So the thing that's so nice about being in the water is that you feel supported. So maybe you couldn't successfully do a deep sumo squat like this on land. Maybe you would fatigue, maybe you would feel like you're losing your balance. But in the water, we've got all this beautiful support around us, and we've also got all this beautiful resistance. Let's take it a little bit bigger. Let's open all the way to the side. So this is how it looks. Out, cross in, and out, and cross in. Let's sink down into the water, take it wide, and cross, and open. I'm keeping my palms forward, and back. Ooh. Now, another option for this exercise, if your legs and hips are tired of being in this position, come back up, shake it out a little bit, and let's do a lunge position. That's gonna be a little less balanced, a little less supportive, but we're gonna try to line up our hips and our toes and our knees into a lunge. Now you're gonna feel less balanced, but again, this water is gonna provide that support. So same thing, palms stay in, and I'm kind of leaning forward, crossing one arm over the top, leaning back and pressing back. Take it forward and take it back. Crossing one arm over, I'm leaning into my front leg and I'm leaning into my back leg. The deeper you go, the harder this is gonna be. Remember, if you do one side, let's come up and switch sides. So stepping back, making sure that you're sinking down nice and low. Here we go forward and bring it back. So I have a daughter who's about to deliver a baby, and she is wanting to stay active to the very, very end of her pregnancy. I would not recommend being in the hot tub for this, but all these exercises are something that you could do, mamas to be, in the pool. And it's summertime, so being in the water is gonna feel good. You're gonna feel like your belly is so supported. I mean, after all, your baby is living in water. You might as well surround it by water, right? And let's go about 2 more just like this, leaning in and forward and back. And one more time, take it forward and come on up, good. All right, I've got a little bench here around the exterior of the jacuzzi. I'm gonna sit on the very edge, take my feet wide, palms are gonna face down, and I'm gonna stand up tall and then sit back and reach. Let the tailbone or the sits bones hit the very edge of the bench and come right back up. So it's a really, really supported squat. If you're finding that squats are bothering your knees and you're just like, I don't do squats anymore, yesterday I posted a video about bridging. Bridging is a great option to do on the floor, on your back. But here's a good way that you could do some standing squats. And maybe these will feel better for you because, again, water is supportive and we're creating so much resistance with this water. Every time you move your body, you create resistance both directions. That's why working out in the water, whether you're swimming or you're doing water aerobics, is a really great way to balance your muscles so that you build strength on the front and the back of your body, from the top and the bottom of your body, and side to side. Let's go about 10 more seconds. Really shoot the hips back, reach forward, stand up and push strong. Hip bones go forward. Here we go. Push up. We've got 2 to go. Sit back and push it up. And one more time, guys. Let's go all the way back. Sink the hips behind you and push strong to the top. How are you feeling? Good? All right, let's keep our arms down and just begin by alternately lifting our knees, just like you're marching. You're marching. And this time we're gonna take the hands behind us and we're gonna squeeze in. So my palms are like this and my hands are gonna stay under the water. And as I lift my knees, I'm pushing behind. So it seems like a simple little exercise, but you're gonna start to notice your heart opening. You're gonna start to notice your shoulder blades drawing together. Super important for posture, right? When we sit at our desk or we're driving a lot during the day, we are always rounding our shoulders forward. So we've got to find ways to strengthen our upper back, strengthen the back of our shoulders, stretch our chest, and stretch the front of our shoulders. Good, so alternately lifting knees, pulling it together. So this is a little workout that for some people might be just enough. For others, you might think, okay, this is a great warm-up or this is a great cool down. But working in the water is for everybody. Don't discount how much benefit you can get by working in the water. We've got 4 more, alternating knees. 1, lift up, here we go. And 2, lift up. Last 2, alternating, lift up. Good, 1 more on each side. Standing tall and strong. Nice work, you guys, good. All right, I'm gonna take my feet a little bit wider. I'm gonna turn my toes out a little bit, and I'm gonna hop down, and then I'm gonna hop right back up. Squeeze the inner thighs together, heels connect, and take it down. Get the shoulders wet, come together. So it's like a little jumping jack in the water. Take it wide and push it up and squeeze. Take it out wide and squeeze together. Hello, inner thighs. Good, and we're adding a little bit of cardio by adding this hop. If you want more, you could hop up like this and tap the heels and come all the way up out of the water. So you decide what works for you. Take it low, bring it together, take it low, all the way up. I am seriously getting way too warm. Goes to show you that when you're moving your body, you raise your core temperature, you raise your heart rate just by moving. Let's go about 10 more seconds, guys. Bring it up, take it wide, take it up and wide. Good, last 2, here we go. 1 more time, take it low and high. Good. Ooh, I'm gonna bring that knee up. Move my ankle around a little bit, find some balance here. Moving my ankle in circles. Let's do the other side. Let those hips have a little bit of a release. Good, nice work. All right, you guys, good job. We are gonna go back to that staggered lunging position. 1 foot forward and 1 foot back, arms in front, and I'm gonna lift up my knee, and then I'm gonna step back, reach, get the shoulders wet, give a little push with the palms, straight arms back, lift the knee and take it back. So you can take it in a nice, controlled, slow movement like this, or you can add a little hop. Just make sure that you can get under the water, because that is what's gonna add the challenge. As you push your body up and out of the water, you're gonna get more work. But you're also gonna feel supported so that you can feel like maybe you can go just a little harder. Let's go 2 more on this side. Reach out and push up. And last one, reach out and push up. Let's switch. Ready? Other knee comes up. Step back, reach out, sink down and get the shoulders wet, and pull the knee up to the top. So here we go. Reach out long and bring it up. Woo. Take it out long. Are you breathing just a little heavier? I hope so. Take it out, stretch back. Just got a little salt water in my mouth. Good, reach it out and bring it up. Good, we got about 10 more seconds here. Step back long, big stretch, bring it up for strength. So we're working on flexibility and strength all at the same time. Last 2, bring it up. And 1 more, take it back and bring it up. Okay, I've got to keep my upper body out of the water because I'm getting way too hot. Let's work a bit into the hips, starting with your knee parallel. We're gonna take it like a little flag and take the knee open and close, but we're gonna keep the body lifted and strong. Shoulders down, heart lifted, keep the hips and shoulders parallel. So I'm just moving my hip out and I'm moving it in. I'm crossing the midline, getting internal and external rotation. We do these all the time. You've seen lots of videos where I do this. I think it's a daily practice. Just like brushing your teeth, washing your face. Work those hips a little bit. Good, let's do 2 more. And then we're gonna add some beautiful circles. So we're gonna circle around and around. I'm really having to engage my core, and working in the water is creating more resistance, making this a little bit harder than when I'm standing on land. Let's go 2 more, one direction, and then we're gonna switch and go the other way. So if you were going out, go in. If you were going in, go out. So just getting all that synovial fluid to support and lubricate your hip so that you'll feel better. Let's go 4 more here. Circle, tall and strong through the core. Finish up with 1 more. All right, other side. Now, I'm gonna stay here and not hold on to anything and see if I can do the same exercise without holding on. I'm gonna use my arms to kind of counterbalance and move the arms to keep myself within this balance. It's harder. I'm wobbling. I'm having to engage a lot more core to not dive under the water. So that's an option for you, to be able to step away from the wall if you'd like and make this different, maybe more challenging for you. However, I'm a big fan of using props and using assistance, so if that works for you, do that. Last 2, take it out and across. 1 more, take it out and across. Let's do those lovely circles. So I'm going up and out and around. It's like tracing all the numbers on a clock. Stand tall, engage the abs. Ooh, there comes my knee. Try to keep it into the water. Nice work, you guys. Big circles, move that hip. I gotta tell you, I'm feeling so much better already. I woke up with such a sore hip, and I thought, oh man, what am I gonna do today that doesn't make me feel worse? Let's go the other direction. And so I thought, let's get in the jacuzzi. I started out by just kind of sitting here, easily stretching a bit, and I thought, let's work a little bit more. So here we are. All right, let's go about 10 more seconds, circling just like this. Finish up with your last 2 right here. 1 more time. Oh yeah, good. All right, I'm gonna turn towards the bench and I'm gonna alternately step in and lunge. Come back up, stand tall, find my balance, and step in and lunge. Woo! So you're gonna have to find a lot of core strength so that you don't end up falling. Whenever we alternate legs, it becomes more challenging. Our brain has to continually switch from left to right. You can always stay on one leg and maybe do a set of 8, and then switch and do the other leg and do a set of 8. Important thing is that we just keep moving. We want to make this dynamic. So not only are we getting strength, but we are also getting lots of flexibility by working in this dynamic motion. We've got about 10 more seconds. So let's make sure that you've gotten both sides equally. We got 5 more seconds, guys. Finish up here. You're doing so great today. Nice work. And we are going to finish up with some lovely little push-ups against the wall. So we're gonna start out with hands wide, elbows out. Feet are way back. I'm up on my tippy toes. Take your hands wider than your shoulders and bring your heart forward and push out without bending at the waistline. So keep your eyes above the top of your wall here. Keep those elbows open. And just notice how this is more accessible in the water than maybe it is on land. So if push-ups are really hard for you, I always recommend do them against the wall. But if that's still too much, try it in the pool or the jacuzzi. 2 more, nice and wide. Feel the shoulder blades squeezing together and pushing back out. 1 more time. Come back up and now turn the heels of the hands down and the fingertips up. Oh, I don't think you can see. I'm going to move over here maybe so you can see better. And this time I'm going to bend the elbows in like a chaturanga. So keeping the elbows no wider than my shoulders. I'm working into the triceps, bending fully and extending fully. I'm up on tippy toes, my legs are straight and strong, and I'm really, really engaging my abs. So arms and abs, you're getting 2 for the price of 1. Good job, you guys. Let's do 2 more. Bend and press. And we've got 1 to go. Press all the way out and all the way up. Oh boy, nice work, you guys. Let's go back to where we started, bending the knees. I'm gonna keep my body out of the water because I swear this has gotten a lot warmer just in 10 minutes of moving. So I'm just softening into the knees. I'm allowing my spine to get some nice rotation. I hope that you enjoyed this workout. It was so fun. I feel better. I hope you feel better. And that's what it's all about, you guys, is moving and breathing so that we feel better. And when we feel better, we're nicer people. All right, you guys, have a great day. I'll see you next time.